It doesn't hurt.
This is my man right here.
Kydra, it probably doesn't hurt that he's kind of cute too, does it?
Yeah, of course it doesn't hurt. But Sean, you got to figure out a way to get me to you now. I came twice.
Yes, and I know that I told Angela to call you back, but we're looking forward to see you.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to give you a call, like I said, probably next week, you know, and during the month of April, I'm going to call you. Okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. Enjoy.
Thank you, Kydra.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Nice seeing you.
How nice.
How nice, yeah.
But you know what, Sean, I got to say, because before the shows, I read all the reviews on hsn.com. It's not just Kydra. You will see all of those little blue flags saying customer picks, and what people say about your jewelry time and time again, Sean, is while it's beautiful on the screen, because it is, it's even better in person.
I think it's even better. You would think that the cameras and the lights in the studios are making the jewelry looks its best, but I think it's actually looks its best when you have it, and you should always connect to jewelry. I've learned that in stores. There's a big difference between looking at a piece of jewelry in a display and trying it on. I think you should use the freedom and the flexibility that HSN gives you to do that. If you like something, if you're really attracted to a particular ring, you should order it, try it at home, and see for yourself how you like wearing it. You know, also the kind of compliments, because sometimes that also plays into, you know, I hear that a lot in these jewelry, but also in my diamond jewelry, where clients say, oh, people tell me how incredible my ring is all the time. And I think it's very comforting to know that you made a good choice.
It's affirmation of your good taste.
Right? I think it's really nice. And to your point, to Klydra's point, I have not changed since I've been here. I want the jewelry to look fantastic. I wanted the quality to stay the best. Even if it's $10, $20 more, is because we put that extra amount of either a number of stones or attention. The quality of the emeralds that we choose is the very best you can find. There's no other color that comes any close to that. It's only made in one place.
Okay, hang in there. You know what? The ring, we're down to 2 dozen. The earrings, we have a little bit more, but we have so much more to come. In fact, I got to tell you, the ruby, the brand new ruby with the pink sapphires is already beyond hot. Just about 100 left, but we're going to share with you our spotlight. Take a look.